Can you really have one filter system for both photography and filmmaking? Well, I think HNY may have just made one. This is the new Revoring SWIFT. Hi, it's Jimmy Cheng here from RED35. Many of you know that I use filters for both my photography and videos, and I often carry a few systems with me and rig them up at location. While I'm not going into details on how to use filters or why I use them, unless you want me to make another video of them, I just want to say that filters are extremely useful in photography, even with today's advanced computational technologies, and definitely critical in video productions. As a result, being a professional who makes money from both sides of the creative spectrum, I own and use many filter systems. I started off with some simple circular screw-on filters in my early days, then added some square filters, and recently some magnetic filters. The thing is, I still use all of them, and because my lenses have different filter sizes, so I'm just adding things to my bag all the time. Therefore, I always wonder if someone just invents something that combines all of them. That would be great, right? It would save me a lot of time, money, and also reduce the overall carrying weight while I'm traveling. So when HNY approached me and asked if I'm interested in testing the latest Revoring system, I kind of hesitated a little bit. Yeah, a bit, because I already have one mounted on my tele lenses. But they told me that this is totally different, and that got me excited. When I got the package, I was a little shocked. Okay, to be fair, I'm looking at some of their pre-production samples without any retail packaging, because it is still live on Kickstarter at time of making this video, but I was still a little bit surprised to see so many little bits in the box. And all these bits took me a while to figure out how to use them and how to assemble them into a system, because it didn't come with an instruction either. The good news is, however, is that it's not difficult to learn, and soon it really becomes a second nature to me. The new system is called Revoring SWIFT, which is basically the extension to the original design, and still utilizes the same flexible twist lock system that adapts to various lens sizes. But now, SWIFT system adds layers on top of the original Revoring. In short, the new SWIFT system comprises of 3 layers: the base, the bridge, and the accessory layer. The base layer is basically the original Revoring that features a flexible twist lock system that adapts to various different filter sizes. The middle layer is the bridge. As the name suggests, this layer allows you to magnetically attach a secondary filter or filters to add various effects if you wish, before the final outer layer. And this is very handy if you're into landscape or cityscape photography, and even better for filmmakers. For photographers, you can attach a polarizer or VND to the base Revoring, magnetically of course. And in filming, it is even more interesting as you can add mist or streak filters to create some visual effects without digital edits in post by using one of these new slot-in filter holders. Because they all use magnet, so in theory, you can really stack as many as you want until the magnet gives way or when you start to see vignette in your footage. However, for image quality's sake, I would not recommend having more than 2 layers, as the more you have, the less light is going through the actual glass itself, and sharpness and other things may get affected as a result. The last one is the accessory layer. Again, the name says it all. It's used for square filter holders, collapsible hood, and matte box. While most of you know what a square filter holder is, HNY has a new trick on its sleeve. Because if you're a landscape photographer who already invested heavily in a bunch of high quality square or 100 by 150 filters, you can magnetize them with HNY square filter holder. So you don't have to splash out again and reuse your favorite filters in a whole new way. The collapsible hood is a fantastic tool if you're shooting through window or glass at night when reflection is a problem. And this hood allows you to close out any incoming light strays and keep your shot clean. And I mean for both stills and videos. And finally, the one I have here is the matte box. This is a common accessory for filmmakers to block off, again, reflection and preventing ghosting and flare. And HMY's new toy is made with ultra-light materials, and the whole matte box only weighs 139 grams. Again, attach it magnetically. Bravo. So these are the 3 accessories that HMY has at the moment, but you never know. There could be some cool stuff around the corner in the future too. A word of notice is that the accessory layer is the last layer, and you can't attach anything else on it. And you can't just use the accessory layer without the bridge layer also. So if you have a base revolve ring and want to use the new hood or the new matte box, but you don't want to use the bridge filters, and you still need to have a bridge adapter so you can connect the accessory layer to the base layer. In summary, the base layer is the revolve ring itself, so that's independent, but to use the bridge layer, you need the base layer. And if you want to use accessory layer, you need both the base and the bridge layer. You can't miss any of them. So there you have it. HMY has made a system that is flexible and can be reconfigured instantly within seconds. I have been a big fan of HMY's revolve ring system since it was introduced a few years back, and also in love with the convenience of the magnetic filter system such as Manfrotto and Freewheel. And now it seems HMY has made a hit that combines everything into just one system. Finally, if you worry about the durability and reliability of this system, especially the revolve ring base layer, well, my original revolve ring has been with me since launch and have used it for many of my filming projects without fail. And I'm confident that the new Swift system is just as good, if not better. And the rest of the layer are made with metal and filters are made with high quality optical glass. So I have no doubt that they are just as good as ever. So this is an easy 5-star recommendation for me. If you use filters for either photography or videography, or like me, both in this case, the new HMY Swift system may just be that one that I need for all my creations. And the question is, now HMY Swift system seems to tick all the boxes. What are they going to do next? That's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this review. And let me know if you use any filters and your thoughts on this new Swift system. Remember that I have a direct link to the Kickstarter page so you can save some money by backing them early. And just like anything on crowdfunding campaigns, they all carry a degree of risk. But HMY is a well-established company and has been making filters for a long time. It is very unlikely that a total collapse would happen. But I got to give you a friendly notice about anything on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Anyway, you know what to do now. Thumb if you liked it and sub if you want to stay in touch with all things photography, filmmaking, and of course, OEM system. Peace. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, the HMY system, the Swift system is actually pretty darn good. Not trying to sell anything. You know, I have used many systems before, and a lot of them I have to, you know, physically attach it by either screwing it on or clipping it on. You know, like nothing works like a magnetic system like this. You know, you can put layers on, and you know, the matte boxes and everything just basically, yeah. That's it, you know, just really cool. I like it, and I think this could be the one system that I ever need. You know, now I could just basically consolidate 3 to 4 different filter systems into just one. This is cool. It's well worth investing in if you use filters for photography or filmmaking. You know, like I said, this is something that not for everybody. I mean, it only works if you use filters, of course. And not many photographers do these days, but I always say that filters are very critical. That especially, you know, you want to get rid of certain glare or reflection from waters and things like that. You know, polarizers, you know, is critical. In filmmaking, you do need to use ND filters to cut down the light so you can get the correct frame rate for the motion blur that you want to have for cinematic purposes. yeah, so many other things. Filters are just essential items for any photographers and filmmakers. Full stop. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.